On not leaving Europe and North America for over 12.56 years as of 25 January 2025. Today is Saturday, 25 January 2025. I am Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers, of Seattle, and the last time I was outside of Europe or North America was in the last half of the month of June 2012 in Africa. I was in Africa. Here, I, Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers, of Seattle, reflect on not leaving Europe and North America, where my ancestors are from, where my ancestors originate. From. Different than being from, because there's a bunch of people who live in the United States of America and are of 0 part original people ancestry. So, Europe and North America, where my ancestors originate from, for over 12.56 years as of when this video was filmed on Saturday, 12 January 2025. I'm going to start this by, I did not leave the United States of America until, I went to Mexico. I've been through this before. When I was in elementary school, if I'm recalling correctly. And so I left elementary school when I was, 12 years of age? So this might actually be the longest then that I have not left Europe or not. Wait, no, that's still... North America is north of the Panama Canal, so that actually still counts. Okay, so essentially I've done this once before, and it was like when I was born through when I went to... What would that be? The Dominican Republic in like 2008. Okay. Yeah, because I went to the Dominican Republic before I went to Canada. So there we go. So it's been a while since I've done this. It's not the only time in my life that I have done it. I've been not left Europe or North America for over 12.56 years. It's in putting this video concept together as a kind of a last minute addition, but probably where it came from and like actually thinking of maybe I should do this is this the legacy of my heritage travel trip series, a dedication to my family, right? I'm not off trampling on other people's lands and, you know, sticking it to people by eating their cuisine and trashing it vocally in their country. No. I have ancestry of European origins and then ancestry of Native American origins, North American, Duwamish and Lakota origins. So even within the United States of America, northern territories within that. So for the lower 48, you know, kind of thing. So it's I have, yeah. So this is in my waking mode. If I've talked about going to, say, like Australia back in 2022 in sleepwalking or Narnia mode, for all I know, when I was in Narnia time, I did go to Australia. So this is the like waking me like now, filming this at 3:12 in the morning, you know, on a Saturday, because I love you guys that much. And I was awake and I was like, I just want to make this video. And I was like, it has been a commitment. Some people are very much like travelers of the world, and that's not me. I'm like, there's the continents of my ancestral origins, so North America and Europe, and I have lived in Africa, but I have not aside from living, I have not actually traveled much of the world. Yes, I think that encompasses Canada, Mexico, and the Dominican Republic. For that, aside from living and traveling around living or my ancestry, I think what's kind of cool about this is how unique it is for the vast majority of the people who are citizens of the United States of America cannot make this video and have it be true about it being about their ancestral origins, which is kind of, I did it right. I'm not saying that other people did it wrong, but it's just a differentiator. Right? If a person is living in the United States of America, they're of 0 parts original people ancestry, Native American ancestry. They can say they've not left North America or whatever, but they're not welcome from this Native American's perspective. No, but depends on the person, right? And so it's kind of an interesting one on that sense of I've been loyal to my ancestors and the lands of my ancestors. However, that is certainly not the norm for the, Americans. So that's a kind of a interesting one. And then this is one that came up with this, and I was like, you know what? I'm throwing it in there. Hey, Summer McIntosh, the Canadian store. If I ever have enough money and it's a fit, do I get to take you to Ghirardelli in New York City and buy you a mint ice cream sundae? I can't do that? Then how about Lydia Jacoby? How about both? So there's like the perks of not leaving Europe and North America is I get more creative with the stuff I do locally. And it kind of like a person doing stuff locally and then doing all this travel and stuff, and kind of dilutes the meaning of the locally, because it's, you know, it could just be for show. So they have that local tag when it's about kind of getting that hashtag or those likes, not necessarily about doing it for heart. So I'm more of a heart person. So, and I have the Staying Put legacy of my Heritage Travel Trip series. So within this period, I have been to both North America and Europe. I went to Europe for the first time back in July 2019. Most important thing of my life in July 2019 was going to the continent of Europe for the first time, traveling of my own initiative. And I went to Scotland via France both ways. So that was the spanned. I left on 4 July 2019 from California, San Francisco International Airport. Flew through the guys, the thing by Paris. That's not in Paris Airport in France, the big one. And then went to Edinburgh, and then flew back on the 20th of July 2019. Edinburgh, big airport in France. That's not in Paris, but it's like the guy airport or something, because he the guy. And then back to San Francisco, because I was living in the San Francisco Bay Area at the time. So I have been to both North America, where I currently reside, as of filming this video on Saturday, 25 January 2025. I don't know when it's all about to change. It's like a lyric from a song. I never know when it's about, everything's about to change or something like that. It's a Hilary Duff song. Anyway, just another day. It started off like any other. Okay, and then I went to Europe as well. Just that one trip. Loyalty.